Emo Social Club. I'm here at the Bottom Lounge. I'm sitting with Slow Joy.
Hey, how's it going?
Esteban, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Been in a van all day, so it feels good to not be in a van for a second.
You're on a tour. You're opening the tour.
Yeah.
So you literally like just rolled up. I go sit in front of this camera, and then you're gonna open the show.
Dude, I'll take this over the inside of a van any
Yeah.
day. Yeah, it's one of those things where like when you're opening, it's kind of tight though because your sound checks are late, so you get to sleep in just that much more.
Yeah.
We were talking about the Venn diagram of like 3 square meals, sleeping, having free time. It's like you're never gonna have 3. You can pick 1 some nights and 2 of them if you're really, really lucky, but you never get them all.
Is that the dream? You're like, I want to live inside of this Venn diagram because that's
dude. If you nail
only
it,
way.
if you nail it and get in the middle of that, oh my god.
Yeah.
I think you can do that like when you get the bus. I think that's the move,
Sure,
or like the van wagon, because like you sleep all night, you get there, you get to eat, and then you have some free time. That's the dream. That is just living a normal life, living a life that everybody else lives.
I want to do what everybody else does, but I want to write music and play for people.
Yeah, the vanity of it.
Yeah. Well, we ask everybody these 2 questions. First question: what is the most emo song you're listening to right now?
I actually just started listening to MakeDamnSure like so much again.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what a song. We were talking about it the other day, like what song you wish you would have written and why? And I like picked that one, just didn't even think about it, just did that. And then I just kept listening to it over and over. Yeah.
Just that
so
song or the full like Louder Now record?
Literally, well, Louder Now I listen to a lot. Like Liar is really cool.
Yeah.
But for some reason that song is just like so ingrained in my brain. It's like one of the best songs ever written. And then we also like we're listening to like The Ghost of You and like all that stuff from Mike M recently. Just going down that music video was insane.
$1 million to shoot a music video.
It had to have been, right?
It was.
To redo Saving Private Ryan.
To redo Saving Private Ryan by the director that went on to be the director of the Spider-Man trilogy. Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Mark Webb, which is weird that Mark Webb got to shoot
Spider-Man.
the Webb.
Yeah, it's serendipitous. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did all those. He did a bunch of music videos. I did like a whole like deep dive on like what the hell did Mark Webb do to like get to this place and get $1 million?
He just made the most insane music video I've ever seen in my life.
Apparently.
They don't make them like that anymore. That's so
you literally
good.
can't. You literally cannot get $1 million to shoot anything.
Yeah.
It's
I hit you with a twofold answer on that.
Yeah. The second question is, what makes Slow Joy so emo?
Life. You ever been beaten down by life after 30 years? No, I mean, that's just when you get back to the center of it, it's all about just emotional written music. And I think like that's the genesis of Slow Joy. It's just emotionally driven like lyrics and things that make sense. Yeah.
So let's pause for a second.
I need the van moved so I can leave.
Okay.
Cool.
It's all good, man. I'll edit it out. That's my boy Kevin.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, sorry. So you were saying just life and all of that.
Yeah, life just does it to you. No, I mean, that's really the genesis of it. I started to deal with the like a really traumatic event, and I think like that was the point of emo, was just to like write lyrics that make a lot of sense to you really loud. And even though it doesn't, it ranges in tonality. I think it's just the heart of what it is.
Yeah. I hate asking that question, then everyone's just like, my mental health. And just the shit that I go through. But I'm also like, that has to come out in some way in your music. You just released your deluxe edition of your record, Joy Even Slower.
Yeah.
Which I was mumbling those words up in my head. And the full record has an even longer name, which is very emo to have a long named record.
You know what's funny? It is. I was copying Modest Mouse though.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Isaac Brock's early albums are so long, so I was like, let's. I mean, if Brock can do it, then I have to copy it. So yeah, A Joy So Slow at times I don't think it's coming.
Yeah. Which I also like it because it's your band name and your music, and like it all is this big encompassing like picture of who you are as an artist and who the music is and like all this thing. So this deluxe edition just came out in October. Why should people go and listen to the deluxe and not the original?
I mean, the original's in it, so it's like a twofold, you know, twofold. It also has 2 or 3 new songs, 2 new songs, 1 cover, and a bunch of acoustic versions. So if you just like music, there's a lot of music on it. I love the new songs though. We've been playing the 2 new ones every night, and it's just so fun. So like they're 2 entirely different vibes too. One of them's that tough guy voice, tough guy punk thing that I like to do, and then the other one's just like a soft melancholy song. I think both of them are just very cool songs that deserve to be heard. So I'm glad they got to be out.
That's good. Yeah. I've been kind of going through like albums, like an album period lately. And it's like, I want to listen to a full record. And like looking back at some records that I never listened to, I'm like, there's a deluxe version that came out, but I don't know the band and I don't know this stuff. And so I'm like, well, do I want to listen to like the deluxe version, or like, do I want to have the original picture of what the first version that they put out was?
I totally get it. Yeah.
Do you like, is this new version like a more like completed version for you?
Yeah. I mean, I think those songs, so it is the 2 new songs and then the rest of the album. And that's how I would have sequenced it anyway. Those songs were recorded with the rest of the album. I fixed like one or like the verses on one of the songs, but otherwise it's the exact same thing that was ready for it. And I think those songs belong with that collection of music. So it's not like you're listening to, a lot of times people just put some like half-assed B-side on there.
Yeah.
And that's really cool too, but I think like these aren't like, these are full-assed.
Full-assed.
Yeah, they were either gonna make it on the next album or come out now. And but either way, I had like written those songs. They were like so good to me. I think they deserved their time to shine. And they were gonna get like barreled under the other singles if I didn't hold on to them. And since we have this time to let them shine, it makes more sense. I think it's working. Like people are like listening to it. It's like moving up the top 10 on Spotify. So it means like it was a good call to release them. But
yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now you're also going on tour later this year with The Academy Is.
Yeah.
We're in Chicago, so I can't not love The Academy Is.
So good.
And they're homies, and I love that band. How did that come about? How did you get to that opening slot for them?
Just got an offer. I just got so excited. Yeah. No, my manager is really good friends with them too, and like they love Slow Joy. I've met a couple of them just from like shows and like really, they're the nicest guys. Oh my gosh,
amazing dudes.
Yeah, just the sweetest people, and like the fact that they offered it to me was insane. So I never, anytime something like that happens, I'm always like, are you sure? Me? Yeah. I don't know. Like, but they were just so sweet about it. Like, yeah, we want you to do, I wish we could have done more of them. But my schedule didn't line up perfectly. So we're doing the shows we are doing. I'm very, very, very excited about it. Yeah.
It's going to be mostly West Coast, I think.
Yeah. My coast. Yeah.
Your coast.
Chicago that way. Is like
Chicago that way. Yeah. You're Dallas based, right?
Yeah. I'm from New Mexico originally. Okay. But like Dallas is where I've been living the last few years. Yeah.
What's the scene like what's the difference of the scene from like New Mexico to Dallas?
It's really interesting. Like Dallas is kind of a money town, so there's like not a lot going on in the city itself. There's some really cool promoters and some really cool things happening there, but really you got your like, it's like 18 cities in a city.
Yeah.
So it's like Denton is like where the underground music is happening. It's like really cool. You got your house shows, and then Fort Worth, there's like another really cool like underground thing happening there. And then there's a little bit of it in Dallas, but I kind of aged out, and then like my career went off. So yeah, I'm like more connected to. I have more akin to like every Texas band that exists. I'm like, yeah, so cool. But I think that's why like the shoegaze elements come out in my music and stuff. Is because I'm from Texas, and we just like it's hot and sludgy over there. So we got to make hot and sludgy music. So
and I guess I like grew up in more of like the mall emo time period. Like I'm 38, about to be 39.
I feel you.
Dying. My back hurts. So, but I'm used to like that, you know, you go to the mall, you go to Hot Topic, and like that's the bands. And like shoegaze was such a like an 80s sound, and this sort of like droney, like almost grungy like sound to the music has come back in such a like huge way. I'm assuming because of TikTok and because these bands, you know, they're good. I've enjoyed it, and I've definitely learned more of it. But like I'm interested to know more about that influence from Texas, because in my mind, I'm like, Texas is country music.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big state, so they both exist at the same time. I don't know. I think there was like Sunday Drive is out there, that record label that kind of signed up a bunch of those bands, and they've been doing it forever. I wouldn't really consider myself in that world. I'm kind of like influenced by it, but I'm not cool enough to be those guys.
You put the sunglasses on to look cool, and it's but normally
no, honestly, it's the melodies. Like, I love choruses.
Mm-hmm.
I came from the same world, that anthemic, like I'm all emo stuff. So I love heavy, droning guitars. So I'm just like, what's a world where you can mix these things and make them work better? So I always say I'm like not happy enough to do the like Midwest emo thing guitar wise, but I'm not like cool enough to do the shoegaze thing. So I just kind of live in like a world where you sing like these bright, cool melodies, and then do like that like melodic rock stuff that I did in the early stuff, and then in the newer stuff coming out.
I tend to feel like the more drony guitar stuff is somehow more like emotive than some of like the jangly, like the shreddy little like guitar riffs of Midwest emo. And being Midwest, I'm like, this is gonna get me canceled.
It is. I get it and I like it. There are moments where I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I'm just not good enough of a guitar player to do it. I can't. Like, I've seen some of those guys do the like tap stuff and singing at the same time, and I was like, I don't even. If I can play a chord and sing, I'm doing good.
Yeah. I had a harsh lesson when I was a kid where I was trying to learn guitar and sing, and it was like, you can do two things half as good as like you said, I whole-assed it. It's like, no, I'm just gonna do one thing at a time.
Well, especially when you get into those like punky, like the newer tracks where I do that like tough guy punky thing. There's no way I could play guitar and sing that like that at the same time. So like now I'm just putting the guitar down and letting the other guys handle it and singing, which is so fun for me. I like that.
Yeah, you get to run around the stage and you get to like be in everybody's face.
I'm actually tempted to do it for more songs now. I'm having so much fun doing it.
There's so many like guitarists who just now they're like, no, I'm a singer for this one. Yeah, screw it.
Yeah, let's just do it that way. I started taking singing lessons, and just like I've just really been enjoying the voice as an instrument.
Yeah,
and just on my Joe Talbot shit. Love IDLES.
Yeah, I mean, yes. God, what a live band.
Oh my
gosh.
What
a fucking show.
That's how I feel every time I pick up the mic. I'm like, I'm just gonna do my best Joe Talbot impression. Which that tough guy voice thing that I do. Everybody is like, oh, that's like Citizen. And I was like, no, I'm actually just trying to do Joe Talbot. Yeah, I am ripping someone off. You're right. But it's not them. It's
Give credit where it's due. Yeah. To the other guy I'm ripping off.
The other guy.
Well, amazing. Very excited for your show tonight.
Thank you.
Where can everybody find you on the internet? Where can everybody follow you and listen to your music?
Slowjoy Official. And then there's Spotify, like Slowjoy. And then on all the socials, it's at Slowjoy. Yeah,
it's 2 slow joys.
Yeah, 2 slow joys. Make sure the 3 one will ask you for your bank account information. So don't. I've been trying to get that one canceled forever. It won't.
Yeah, now I'm worried I'm following the wrong one.
It never happened to me until recently. Someone's like, "Hey, is this you?" And it'll be like Slowjoy _Slowjoy. I'm like, no, don't give them any of your account information.
Yeah. You're my biggest fan. I wanted you to
send me more monies, please. Yeah, I will never do that
for $1,000.
Please never reply to those. I'll never send messages like that.
Yeah. Well, this is sick. Esteban, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And I would say we'll see you on the tour with Academy Is, but they're not
doing that one.
They're gonna be here.
The homie, are they playing Chicago dates on that one
too? They just
right?
did Riot Fest.
Nice.
So that was their one. And I saw them at both of those sets. So
sick,
dude.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I see them every time. Yeah. And then I'm like always looking at them, just like, hey, what's up, guys?
I love it.
Yeah, I love them. So yeah, go check them out.
Thank you.